We are in the Premier League, guys. I am so excited right now. Season 5. It took us a couple of years to get there, but we have finally reached the Premier League. This is where we want to be as a club. But obviously we want to win the Premier League, and I'm hoping within 3 or 4 seasons we will be there. We'll find out. Obviously we want to be in the Champions League as well, but first I'm sure we'll have maybe the Conference League, maybe the Europa League. I want to go on an FA Cup run and win that. I want to win the Carabao Cup. I want to win it all. So we will have to find out how we get on. In our first season in the Premier League, we've been given, I would actually like to say, some pretty nice objectives. So we do have a youth development one, which is to sign a player from the youth academy, a defender, which we're obviously not going to be doing. But, however, sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than... Why am I struggling to read this? Am I okay? With potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. It's a bit of a mouthful, but basically, if you've got a goalkeeper that's 78 rated, if you sign a goalkeeper under 20 with a potential of more than that 78 rated, then it will count. So I am definitely going to look to sign 3 players younger than 20. I might even just sign 3 free agents or, regens, young players in the free agents that have just been randomly generated. Just throw them into the team, give them faces, of course, and welcome them to MGH United. I do need a couple of positions. I'm going to be selling some players today, so we'll look into it. Brand exposure, very easy. Well, hopefully we can get 3 wins in cup games. I think we should be able to do that. And sign 1 young player. So that kind of goes in hand with the other objective. No continental success priority, of course. There's nothing going on there. And domestically, it's a very low priority. They just want me to avoid relegation, but it's not a big deal. Basically, my board are okay with me going back down to the Championship. Doesn't make sense. And obviously reach round 16 of the FA Cup. That's quite standard. Long term, though, within 2 seasons, finish in mid-table. I think we can do that. And then the big one, the high priority one. Look at this. I'm actually a little bit speechless. Gain almost 80 million from shirt sales. 80 million for a promoted side. Is that remotely possible for a promoted team? That's an insane amount of shirts you'd have to sell. But hopefully we can do that. We'll see if we can. Long term, though, within 2 seasons, increase your club worth by 30%. Currently, 65 manager rating. It could be a lot better. It could be a lot worse. But let's go ahead and show you guys the table. Look at this. We're in the Premier League. We've got the Premier League background. Oh, this is what I've been waiting for. So we will be, I think, fighting for 15th to maybe 12th, something like that. I don't think we're going to get into the top half. We've only got a couple of players that are 80 rated. Of course, Thomas is back. That's going to give us a huge boost. But I think most likely this is what we're going to be looking at for the rest of this season, between 10th and 17th. I don't think we'll get relegated, but you never know. And let's hope it stays this way. I want Spurs to go down. That would be a thing of beauty. So looking at the team, and you got a glimpse of the new kit there, which you guys will see in a moment. We've got the mighty Thomas back. Sam Thomas is now going to be club captain. He's been away in the Bundesliga. He's come back 81 rated. However, if I go into the squad hub, it does say he has potential to be special. So we know he's got at least a 90 potential, which is crazy. We've got Perez, of course, came in last season, did really well. Gordon on the right, and Barrett is back to being a left winger, his original position. That is so we can get Thomas up front. We've then got the usual duo in midfield of Hall and Durand. He is now a central midfielder. I believe he lost 1 rating being converted to centre mid, but we'll recover that. And he's just a little bit more usable. Not many formations actually use a DM that I like anyway. Bolton at right back. I'm sorry, mate, you lost your captaincy, but Thomas came back. So Omobamidele and Branthwaite, I mean, they're going to be here till the end of the series, I'm pretty sure. Both 80 rated, and of course Hunter at left back and Holloway in goal. But this is where things get a little bit more tricky, because if I'm honest and I look at this bench, I don't think it's Premier League quality yet. There are some good players in there. For example, Larson is going to be a great player. It's just going to take a bit of time. I really like Gunther, but again, it's going to take time. Vialba is obviously going to be playing probably his last season, I would guess. I don't know. It depends how he gets on, but he's going to be 32 soon. And then on the reserves, yeah, it's not great. We will be selling Arp. He will be leaving. I think we're also going to sell Maya. I thought about potentially selling Blackman, but I quite like how he can play right back and centre back. So unless we can replace that, I don't know if I will sell him. But yeah, we're missing some players for sure. We definitely need another centre back that can come in for Branthwaite, so a left-footed centre back. We definitely need another striker if we're selling ARP. So we've got some work to do in the transfer window. We have 45 million to spend. It sounds like a good amount of money, but honestly, for a promoted side to try and compete, I don't think 45 million is enough. And I'm actually kind of disappointed with that, but what can I do? It is what it is. This is what I've been looking at, though. I have spent at least an hour before I recorded this episode searching for free agents, searching for players that I would like to sign, and this is my list. So those 3 under-20 signings, I have found 3 very decent, hopefully high-potential free agent players. I've given them faces. I think I'm going to sign all 3 just to boost up the squad a little bit, for relatively no money. Obviously, we're going to be paying their wages, but we have Diogo Miranda, a left-footed centre-back. We've got Vipin Qureshi. I cannot remember the last time I had an Indian player in one of my career modes, and I saw how incredibly good he is and thought this is the perfect time to sign Vipin Qureshi. What a name as well. I absolutely love that. Qureshi sounds awesome. So I'm hoping he will be a very, very good player for us. And then, this is the best one, guys. Now, you're probably going to say this is very, very stereotypical of me. His name is Papa, Big Papa. I had to find the best face I could find for a strong, aggressive-looking Greek 6'4" beast. How is he a right-back and not centre-back, by the way? And I think I found the perfect face for him. The tattoo on the neck, he looks hard. So we've got Big Papa, we've got Qureshi, and we've got Miranda. 3 very, very good players. Well, I say they're very good. I don't know if Papa's actually going to be that good, but I kind of just want him. Look at the size of the guy. He's 6'4", and his strength is an absolute joke. 83 to 93, but the rest of his stats are a little bit suspect. But do you know what? I kind of just want him to say, I've signed Big Papa. Right, into real players. We've got Mohamed Sanko. He is currently at Barcelona, but does have a release clause, and I'm thinking he could be a very, very good option for us. We've also got Sekou Mara. I believe he's at Southampton in real life. Also a very good young player. We're going to look into him. And of course, Zeballos from last season. He has gone back to Anderlecht, and it feels like I've got unfinished business with him. I'd like to get him back if possible, but it's going to be expensive. And then as another option, we've got Mbete. We tried to get him on loan last season. We couldn't do that. But honestly, looking at his stats, I think Miranda is probably a little bit worse than him. So maybe 72, something like that. But very, very good physical stats. And we can work on those defensive stats. I reckon he could actually be a better option. So what do? Do we just try and sign all 3 of these guys? Do we just delegate it? No, we should probably go into each one individually. Luckily, Miranda is 19. I was worried for a second there because if I don't sign him now, what if he turns 20 in a few days? Will it count? Or does 20... I think 20 might count. But either way, they're all under 20. Maybe I should just scout them a little bit long. Oh, I don't want to lose them, though. And I've just realised Qureshi's work rate and skill moves isn't great, is it? We need to improve that. And look at the weight of Big Papa. 6'4", 211 pounds. That's like... What is that? 95 kilos? Something like that. He's a big boy. I'm converting him to centre-back. 100%. He's pretty quick, actually. His sprint speed. So once he gets going, you're not going to want to get in the way. I'm just going to go for it. Let's approach to sign all 3 of these players. Let's get them in and get it done because I don't want to have to go searching through. There are so many. I could have found another 10 easily. But also, just... potentially missing out on Big Papa. We can't have that, okay? He wants a prospect role. Okay, that's fine. 4 years is also fine. What rating are you then? I have no idea, but obviously we can afford to give relatively high wages here. I'm going to put in, I think, 5,000 just to start off with here. I think he's like 71, 72 rated. Let's see if they will take this. Oh, okay. So that hasn't worked. He's clearly better than I thought. We will have to try again. Qureshi is probably about the same rating. So maybe we try between 8 and 10,000. Something like that. But don't forget, we can come back in a week and try and get Miranda again. Right, we don't need a release clause. Give me a wage. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm surprised that they stormed out with 5,000 before, but clearly I just upset them. By the way, I'm using a new controller today. It's very weird getting used to it, but this is the new Razer Wolverine Pro. It's wireless. I absolutely love this thing. Look at it. It works on PlayStation 5, PC. It's got remappable buttons on the back, so if you're into Call of Duty and things like that, you can remap buttons, and it's absolutely incredible. So thank you to Razer for sending this one out. I've needed a new controller for a while. 7,500, and I'll give him 60k up front. It's so light, this controller. I'm not used to that. And there we go. We have got our first signing of the season, and we've got Qureshi coming in. What rating is he going to be? I'm guessing 74. That's my guess. Okay, he's probably 73, isn't he? He's worth 7.5 million, but normally the rating is shown incorrectly there. He is 74. What a guess. So he is absolutely rapid. His shooting could be a bit better, but he's pretty much on the same level as Villalba already. So I think, although I don't want to, I am going to actually drop Villalba to the reserves. He's going to have to be an impact player throughout the season, whereas Qureshi deserves to be on the bench, I reckon. With that age, he must have a good potential. And it does mean we've strengthened the reserves by putting Villalba in there. Obviously, Maya's going to go. But welcome, Qureshi. Like I said, I think that's the first Indian player I've had in a career mode for a long, long time. So that's awesome. Let's try and get the big Greek, Big Papa. I'm guessing he's probably about like 67, 68 rated, something like that. So we can probably get away with a lower wage, but I do not want to go down too low. And have you seen the sponsor on the shirt there? The new EA Sports FIFA game, EA Sports FC, is coming out later this year, of course, and that is their logo that they've revealed. I wanted to use that on the shirt. It's a cool logo. We don't need a release clause. I reckon I can get away with 5 for him. Surely that'll be enough for him. Yeah, roughly. He does want a bit of a signing bonus. Let's just bring this down to 4.5. If you want the signing bonus, take a slightly lower wage. Done. So we've missed out on Miranda, but we got the other 2 done. We've just signed a huge Greek wall. He's an absolute beast. Please be higher rated than I thought. What's he going to be? What? You're kidding me. He's worth 8 million. His stats did not look that good. 74 rated, Big Papa. 88 strength. Yeah, see, look, his defending... Oh, okay, his slide tackling and stand tackling is actually very good. Obviously, they just give you a gate, you know, like a... That's not the word I'm looking for. You know, you can just see roughly between 2 numbers, and clearly he was on the higher side. He is... I mean, he's already pretty much as good as Wilson. Oh, my God. Well, he's going to be a centre-back, isn't he, though? He has to be. 6'4". I can try having a 6'4" giant Greek running down the right side, but... Okay, let's just see. Have we got 2 out of 3... in the objective? Let's see. Please, please, please. 2 out of 3. Okay, so their potentials have to be 77, 78 or more. So that's really, really good. And we've almost got all 3 there. Hopefully Miranda will work as well. What I'm going to do is simulate a week here. We don't have a pre-season tournament. Honestly, I just think they're such a waste of time. I'd rather not be given money for doing nothing, you know. We've got an offer coming in here for Maya, and it's a very good offer. I wasn't expecting to get more than his market value, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and accept that and take the money. Maya was a great signing for us. He did a lot for us when we first got him, but we don't need him anymore. And straight away, we've got an offer for ARP as well. 11 million. Not as good of an offer. Well, apparently we could get at least 14.6, but I don't know about that. Okay, let's negotiate this one ourselves. I'm going to ask for 13, I think. Let's go 13 million. That takes us up to 57. Will they accept it? Nice. Maybe I could have done a little bit more there, but at this point, I'm not too bothered. I just want to get rid of him. He was honestly such a promising signing, and it just didn't work. Oh my god, the size of him. Oh my god. He's actually huge. Big Papa. His name is actually Papa. I had to sign him, guys. Come on. Look at the size of his shoulders. This guy is going to be dominating wingers. And I love that I found a very typical tattooed neck, big bulky head. Look at him. He's a giant. Oh my god. I cannot believe that. Maya has gone as well. That's great. We've signed a big Greek. I want to say BFG, because when Arsenal had Mertesacker, he was the BFG, the big effing German. I really wish we could do that, but German is 2 syllables and Greek isn't. So let me know if there's a chant that you guys can think of. Right, so that was a really good price that we got for Maya. Now, can we go back in for Miranda? We can. And we've got a little bit more detail. He's worth 7.5 million, so he must be low 70s like I thought. So we go again, but this time we offer 8,000 minimum. And let's see if that just gets accepted. He was happy with prospect, so we'll try that. Now he wants rotation. Clearly I've upset the guy. But he wants a 5-year deal now. Okay, 5 years instead of 4. That's better. No release clause needed. And I'm going to offer him 8,000, like I said. 8,000. Wow, okay, he's considerably more expensive. Right, we don't want the appearances bonus. For 100 grand, I want you on 9,000. I'll do that. Oh my god, he really... I'm not going to lose him. It's not much money in the grand scheme of things. We're a Premier League side now. We will be making 50 to 100 million per season. So I think we can pay him an extra grand or 2 a week. But there it is, guys. 3 young free agents signing up. Here is Qureshi. Welcome to the club. I don't think we need to see that cutscene again. And Miranda has arrived. What rating is he then? I'm going to guess 71. Maybe 72 because of the money. He was a little bit more expensive. 74 as well. Oh my god. Wow. That has really surprised me. So they're all 74 rated. Qureshi, Papa, and Miranda were all 74 rated. Okay, now, is it counting in the objective? Please say I've done all 3. Although they're good players and it won't bother me if I haven't. But I'd like to think that's done. I think it is, isn't it? Yes, come on. Okay, so we won't be able to do the medium priority one unless we just do it and sell the player. We could potentially do that. Have I sold any? Whoa, 3% already from the shirt sales. I love it. Well, this was always going to happen, guys. Transfer offers are starting to come in for Thomas, which, of course, we're not interested in. He's been away for 2 years. We finally get him back. And actually, he's got a market value of 50 mil. Why are we only getting about 15 million over that? He could easily go for 70, 80 million. So we're going to block that. Go away, Watford. No chance. And we've just had an offer come in for Holloway as well. That is also get blocked. No chance we're selling Holloway or Thomas. I want him. I want to use Thomas. We finally get him back as if I would sell him. But I do need to do some contracts soon. And here is Miranda arriving. Again, we don't really need to see the same cutscene every time. It's just bugged anyway. ARP was sold, yet it shows me Miranda turning up. Like, why aren't I seeing ARP leave? But the best possible deal was 15 million. Not too sure about that, if I'm honest. I don't believe that for a second. But we still got a B rating. Not too bad. So, with those 2 players gone, how is the squad looking now? Qureshi on the bench. Why has he got a -1? Is it just sharpness? I think it is. Right. So that means we've got Johansson, Miranda, Blackman, and Papa. I mean, I could probably sell Blackman now, couldn't I? Papa is replacing him. He's not as good, but his rating's better. Make that make sense. He's just slightly better at defending. I guess that's a good thing. He's a defender. We could probably sell Jourdao at some point. We do need a striker, though. I don't have another striker. Okay, so I'm going to sell Blackman. It is time for him to leave the club. He's 29 and he's not going to get any better. And he's just been replaced by Big Papa. So let's get Blackman out of the club and replace him with a striker. And then I think I'm done. Although I would like to get an improvement on in midfield on the bench. McGowan and Oakley Booth could be slightly better with an option there. But generally, I don't know. Okay, I want Sanko. I know Sanko is the player I want the most. Let me just go ahead and put Blackman up for sale. And in fact, that means I can give Big Papa number 12 instead of 32. Let me just go ahead and do that now. Number 12. We've got a number 11 available. Perfect. For a new striker. Number 14 is available now as well. Okay, so let's go into the transfer hub. Who do I go for? Mara. Ooh, this is close. It looks like Mara is slightly better. His shooting is considerably better. But I want Sanko. Oh, this is a difficult one. One thing we've got to take into consideration is the fact that Sanko is coming from Barcelona, which means a very high wage, whereas Mara is at Angers. Is that how you say it? Angers? He is on a much lower wage, I'm sure. And to be fair, he looks... Look at his strength. What? How? He doesn't look very strong, does he? But clearly he is. Okay, I think I need to make a better decision by waiting. But Mbete is going to be dropped from the transfer hub. We don't need him. Zeballos, I don't actually know if we need him at the moment. All right, we'll leave him there. He's just gone up to 79 rated. So his price has just gone up. I'm quite tempted to go for Mara now that I'm seeing slightly better stats. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? We wait. We wait for the scout report. There are so many strikers we could go for. They're not going to get stolen, hopefully. We've got an offer coming in for McGowan, which we're going to go ahead and reject. I still want to keep him. And I don't think there's anyone else I want to sell. It's just Blackman. So if Blackman goes, we bring in a striker and we're good. And there you go. We've had an offer come in from Spain. 2.25 million. That's fine. Even if I could get another 200, 300k, it's not a big deal. He's really good, by the way. I really, really liked Blackman. But, yeah, we just don't need him anymore. An offer coming in for Branthwaite. No chance. I would argue he's my best centre-back. I really like Omobamidele. And here's Blackman leaving. But yeah, Branthwaite's a joke in this game. 6'5", rapid. So good. Thank you for your services, Blackman. He joined when we were really struggling. And he was actually very, very good for us. And I used him at right back quite a lot. And what are we going to get here in A? That's perfect. So that does mean we have a freed up spot here on the reserves. I like to have 8 reserves. 1 of every position, roughly. And as you can see, we are missing a striker. So let's go ahead and get that sorted, eh? And just like that, both scout reports are done. I'm going to guess that Mara's comfortably better than him, but also way more expensive. Oh, it's close. It's really close. Again, it just shows you when you see the minimum and the maximum of a rating, it can really throw you off because looking at their stats when we've actually got them, Mara has the same athleticism, the same... technical ability, he's got 3 more. Shooting-wise, he's got 2 more. But passing, Sanko's better. And mentality, Sanko's better. I want Sanko. Oh, he's on 90,000 a week. I can't justify that. Sanko is a lot cheaper because he has 1 year left on his contract. That would mean he might be a free agent next season if no one snaps him up. Obviously, we won't be able to approach to sign him unless he turns 23 in January, but I can't justify that wage. 90,000, he'll want at least 60. I'm guessing, to come to a brand new promoted side. That's probably not that crazy in real life, but in terms of what I'm building here, no, that is not something I can do. I think we go with Mara, and I guess he could play as a winger as well, quite comfortably. Yeah. All right, let's go with Mara. It's something different. Sanko, too expensive on the wage. This is absolutely fine. I'm going to offer just under his value here. I'm going to go in with 18 million. And, ooh, okay, we're a little bit far off there. But we've got so much money, I don't have to worry too much. 22.5. I think that is a very fair offer. And he agrees. Okay, so now we go into contract negotiations. We should be able to get him on less than what he's on now. But in the next few years, that won't happen. I'm going to try and get him on important, because he's not going to be a crucial player. Oh, it's going to be impossible. Okay, well, he's going to get a little bit upset because Thomas is going to play ahead of him. But if Thomas gets injured, we've now got a very capable backup. I'm going to go with a 4-year deal. He's 23. Could do with a 5-year, but that's fine. Don't need a release clause. Okay, so he wants roughly the same wage again. Let's... I'll bump this up to 300k if you'll come down to 20,000. How about that? And let's get rid of the goals bonus. I've got a feeling this is nowhere near. No. Getting rid of the goals bonus. Okay. I am comfortable giving him 25. But I'll try 23.5. Go on. Take it. Take it. Yes! We've just signed an absolute baller, guys. And with Larson as my third striker as well, a different option, someone really good in the air, someone left-footed as well, because Mara and Thomas are both right-footed. But this is a huge signing. What a window so far. And we've done it all in, well, as I'm recording, 30 minutes or so. So half an hour to make some big decisions like this. I'm really, really happy with that. A young player still, only 23, for 22.5 million, on a relatively comfortable wage as well. We could have got a better price, but it's still a great price. Not too bad at all. And I think what we do is we put him on the bench, and then Larson is of course, the main backup option on the reserve. Insua on the right. Vialba, Piet Harris, Johansson still as my backup goalkeeper. He still hasn't played a game. Holloway is too good. And then new signing, Miranda, Papa. Do I have Miranda on the bench? I think I probably do, don't I? Yeah, all the... I kind of want Big Papa there as well. Big Papa. I can't call him that. I can and I will. Okay, let's leave it like this for now. And here he is, Mara, our brand new signing, 79 rated, very good. I'm actually going to do a number switch here. I've wanted to give Gordon number 11 for a while, so I'm going to do it. Gordon, number 11, and then Mara can have the number 19. Like that. I think that makes sense because he's going to be a number 9, but also kind of a winger. So 19, I can live with that, but Gordon finally gets a number that represents him being such a crucial player for us. He's a number 11, one of the biggest and best players in the squad. And that reminds me, actually, Thomas is, of course, the new number 9 as he comes back. I saved that number just for him. Yeah, no chance we're letting go of Omobamidele. He's already worth, well, at least 50, 60 million. How much did we sign him for? 20-something million? He's basically doubled. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm not going to loan Insua out. Thing is, I could loan Insua out and get him back next season slightly higher rated, but then I don't have a winger option in the reserves, you know? Hunter offer coming in as well, offering me Thiago Martins plus cash. Nope, not interested in that. And now we are coming up to our first game, and it's West Ham away from home. It's a big one. And actually, as I've said many times over the years, one of my favourite stadiums to play in FIFA. It just looks awesome with the camera angle. Gunther wants to play. I'm sorry, mate, but I kind of just lied to you. I'm not going to think about it. You're not starting, that's for sure. Maybe you'll come on as a sub. But here is my opportunity to show you guys the kits for this season. And I haven't even looked at them up close myself, only the home kit. So this is our new away kit. Liam, you smashed it again. Look at that thing. That is glorious. And then the alternate kit, a nice black and It's like a light blue. It almost looks a bit like a wave with lightning, and that is sick. Honestly, mate, Liam, you make some of the best kits, and I swear every season they get better. Right, so for this one, we will wear... I think it's going to have to be the alternate kit, isn't it? Up against this West Ham side. Let's see their team. So they've got Declan Rice in there. Oh, they've got Bruno Guimaraes. Wow. Bowen's still there. Oh, Martinelli. How did I miss that? And Guri up top as... Oh, we're about to get slapped, aren't we? We're going to go with Thomas, Perez, Gordon, Barrett. Barrett's up to 81. Wow. He's gone up already. I do want to try a couple of players in this game. Big Papa. We want to give him a go for sure. And Mara will come on. Where do I play Big Papa? Do I play him as a centre-back or a right-back? I'm going to have to try both, but yeah, this is the lineup we're going to go with. First game of the season. Premier League vibes, guys. Oh, we actually made it. Up against David Moyes. And apparently they're going to score. I hope not. We're going to keep a clean sheet today. A big clean sheet. Oh, look, the bubbles. Oh, I love the bubbles. Is that Finding Nemo? The bubbles. Right, okay. Live from London Stadium. Our first Premier League game of this career mode. This is it, guys. A chance to make it as a big club. Push ourselves into Europe. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But if we can get off to a really good start... And by the way, the bubbles do disappear, don't worry. Can't believe I'm going to be up against Martinelli, though. Oh, no. Oh, what a start that would have been for West Ham. They are going to get cornered. No. It's a goal kick. Thank you very much. Oh, red. Send him off. Go on, I dare you. Ref, I dare you. I swear. Red card. Within 10 minutes, please. Send him off. It is... They are going to play with 10 men for almost the entire game. And it's their striker as well. What are you thinking? You're an idiot. Absolute idiot, but I love it. That was 7.5 minutes in. Oh, we've got to pass this short and then have a banger. Go on. Power shot. Oh. Not the best from Omobamidele there. This should be easy, right? We should easily win this game now. Or am I going to suffer my usual down to 10 men curse? Whenever I play against the CPU with 10 men, they seem to do better. Doesn't make any sense. We're going to break that curse, all right? Here's Barrett. We've got Thomas over the top, maybe. Oh, it's not really the pass I was looking for. Can't deal with it when it's so high up. We'll try again, though. Oh, Bolton. Oh, I can't. I'm going to have to go for a cross, I think. Go on. Go on. Win the header. Gordon. Oh, what a save from Areola. Perez over to Bolton. Oh, it's Hall. What's he doing there? Here is Bolton now. Kind of want to get this to Durand, but I'm just going to go and give it to Hunter. And do we do it like an early cross? Look at Thomas. Oh, he could have made a run in there. You know that was a good delivery. Oh, to Barrett. Lewis Hall. Rebound. No. It looked like I was there for it, but I wasn't. Thomas. He's hit the bar. He's hit the bar on his return to the club. So unfortunate. No. Oh. No! That is not a penalty. There's no way. I can't believe that's been given. Oh, okay. I mean, it's because Paqueta didn't go down. I didn't think it was that bad. I'm staying in the middle. It didn't work. It didn't work this time, just staying down the middle. The curse, guys. The red card curse. The bubbles are back out. Oh, worst timing as well. It's okay. We'll score 2 in the second half, right? Go on, have a shot. Oh, he's good, isn't he, Thomas? Man, I've missed him. Great strike. Could have easily had 2 goals. Here he is again with the header, though. Ooh, close. Should be able to get this back. Bolton with the cross coming in. Gordon's back post. There's an no. There's an injured player in the box, and it's Thomas. You can't. You can write this, can't you? It's scripted. You can't write how bad it is, but Explain that to me. How is this going so wrong? I cannot believe that. Well, it's going to be an earlier debut for Mara than we thought. And I'm actually going to bring on Big Papa for Omebamidele, who's on a yellow card. 74 rated Greek giant. Hopefully this is nothing too serious, because I will be absolutely gutted if Thomas is injured for a few months. Even just a couple of weeks would be an absolute devastation. He's my brand new player, pretty much. Oh, so annoying. We need Bolton to get the cross in here, I think. Maybe on the ground. Yeah, go on. Go on. Cleared out. I can't get the header either. Here comes Big Papa. Don't get in his way. Look at the size of the guy. Oh, my God. It's brilliant. Let's see what his passing's like. Over to Hunter. Oh. Just smashed it into Duran's chest. Here we go. I mean, it wasn't the most accurate, but hey, look, the power was good. Let's see if we can get something going from here. Into the middle here for Perez. He's had a quiet game, to be fair. Over to Barrett. Oh. Oh, that was so lucky. So lucky. It deflected kind of off the defender's shin and just came straight back to Barrett, who has slammed it home. And it's our first Premier League goal of this career mode. Perez with the assist. Yeah, that's very lucky. I will gladly accept a bit of luck, though, because this game has just been full of bad luck. Get out of here. You cannot get in the way. Oh, look at this. Oh, Mara's in. On his debut. We're testing out his pace here. Top left. Oh! Oh, no! I skipped it. No! What a moment. I didn't mean to skip it. Oh, Mara coming on for an injured, almost legend in Thomas, and he has potentially just scored the winner to give us our first 3 points in the Premier League. It's not over yet, though. Oh, we might even get another one. They are struggling. No, Declan Rice has still been so good for them in midfield. I wouldn't mind signing him, actually. Getting Declan Rice at some point in this career mode. And this guy here, Papa, he has been incredible since coming on. And that is the curse broken. Oh my God, what a game. What an incredible game. We got very lucky. It's just a sprained knee, 2 weeks out for Thomas. So it shouldn't affect his rating at all. I don't think he will go down. So we got very lucky there. Also, we just had another offer come in for Jackson Hunter, which was rejected. But that leaves us with just checking the standings with third. Oh my God, with third. With third in the Premier League. It's going to be the highest we'll ever be. So enjoy it, guys. Well, as in this season. We'll get to higher positions at some point, second and first. But anyway, that is the end of this episode. Tomorrow we'll finish off the transfer window. And then, of course, the grind begins. Up next is Brighton away. 2 away... Wait, was that an away... Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Of course it was. 2 away games to start off the season. Very, very difficult, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode and you like the signings I've made, then hit the like button on this video. Give me a like. I'd really appreciate that, guys. And I will see you in the next episode tomorrow.